Most wall failure don't happen because of the bad bricks. They happen because of the bad bonding. Cracks, water leakage, uneven walls, early damage, all of these problems usually start from the small mistakes made during the brickwork. And the worst part is most people don't even realize they are making these mistakes. So, in this video, I'll explain 10 essential rules for good bonding in the brick masonry that every civil engineering student, site engineer, and mason must know. If you understand these 10 rules, you can improve wall strength, reduce cracks, increase durability, and avoid the common site mistakes. So, let's start with the rule number 1. Use uniform bricks. Bricks used in wall should be of same size, shape, and quality. If bricks vary in the dimensions, proper alignment becomes difficult and mortar thickness become irregular, and this leads to the weak bonding and the uneven looking of wall. Uniform bricks ensure even the load transfer and the better aesthetics. In practice, mixing different sizes brick causes stress concentration at some points, which may lead to the cracks, and that's why standardized bricks are always recommended for the structural work. So it is the most important to use uniform bricks while doing the brick masonry work. Now the rule number 2, maintain uniform mortar thickness. Mortar joints should be consistent and generally around 10 mm thick. If joints are too thick, the wall becomes weak because mortar is not as strong as the bricks. And if joints are too thin, proper bonding may not occur. And that's why the uniform mortar thickness ensures the even distribution of a load and gives neat professional finish. And uneven joints also spoil the appearance and make the plastering difficult. So to maintain the uniform mortar thickness is also an important point. Now the third rule is select the correct bond pattern. Different bonds serve different purposes. For example, English bond is used for the strength. Flemish bond is used for the appearance, and the stack bond is mainly used for the decoration. So, choosing the wrong bond can reduce the load carrying capacity of a wall. So, the bond pattern controls how the load are transferred and how cracks propagate. The bond selection should be based on the structural requirement and just not for the look. So, this is also an important point for brick masonry work and to give the strength to the structure. Now the rule number 4 is ensure the proper overlapping of bricks. Bricks should be overlap each other so that the vertical joints do not line up in the consecutive courses. This overlapping is what gives the brick masonry its interlocking strength. If vertical joints line up continuously, the wall becomes weak and may split along those lines. And the proper overlap distributes the load more uniformly and increases resistance to cracking. Now the rule number 5. Fill all the joints completely. All joints, horizontal and vertical, must be fully filled with mortar. Empty or the partially filled joints allow water to seep in, and which weakens the wall over the time. Incomplete joints also reduces the effective contact area between the bricks and the lowering bond strength. Properly filled joints improve the durability, strength, and the weather resistance. So, filling all the joints completely, properly is the most important point in the brick masonry. Now the rule number 6. Avoid long vertical cracks. Long continuous vertical joints acts like a weak planes, and they should be avoided by using half bricks, queen closure, or the cut bricks where it is necessary. This rule is especially important near the corners, junctions, and the end of the walls. And the proper breaking of the joints ensure the better load transfer and the crack resistance. So this is the important point. Now the rule number 7. Use the correct mortar mix. Mortar should be strong enough to hold the bricks together but not stronger than the bricks themselves. If mortar is too strong, cracks may appear in the bricks instead of the joints. And that's why the use of a correct mix is the important thing. The right mix depends on the type of a work, like load bearing walls, partition walls, or the exposed brick walls. A proper mix ensures the durability, flexibility, and the long term performance. So this is also an important point in the brick masonry work. Now the rule number 8. Moisten the bricks before laying. as the dry bricks absorbs the water from the moisture quickly, which prevents the proper hydration of the cement. And that's why it weakens the bond between the bricks and the mortar. So, lightly wetting the bricks ensures that the mortar retains enough moisture to gain the full strength. And this simple step significantly improves the bonding between the mortar and the brick. So, this is also important to moisten the bricks before laying in the brick masonry work. Now, the rule number 9, check alignment regularly. Walls should be checked continuously for vertical alignment and horizontal level. Even small errors, if ignored early, becomes a big defects later. A tilted wall not only looks bad but also carries the load unevenly, which can lead to the cracks and the failure. Regular checking ensures the safety and the good appearance. So, this is also important to check the alignment regularly in the brick masonry work. Now, rule number 10, allow proper curing. Curing allows the mortar to gain strength gradually by maintaining moisture. If curing is not done properly, the mortar dries too fast and becomes weak. So, the good curing improves the durability, reduces shrinkage, cracks, and the important point in the brick masonry work. So, these are the 10 simple rules to follow on site for the brick masonry work. If you follow these 10 rules properly, you can avoid the most common brickwork problems seen on the construction sites. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with your civil engineering friends, and subscribe to channel Civil Engineering Academy.